Robertson-Harris is with us. How are you, man?
How's it going, man? Appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you taking a few minutes with us. How much are you? This is a great matchup. I mean, you guys are on fire right now, winning 4 in a row. The Packers are a very good team, very good test. They've got a lot to fight for. Is this a kind of matchup where maybe the I don't know, the intensity or the just looking forward to anticipation is a little bit more?
Man, I'm looking forward to any Sunday night game, man. Two great teams playing really good football right now, man. It's going to be an exciting matchup for both of us, so super excited for this one.
Roy, is it still cool to play like on the Sunday night game or the Monday night game? I know there's a lot of them now, but you kind of feel like the rest of the NFL is watching you, right?
Oh, absolutely. The whole world watching you, man. It's prime time, man. Prime time for a reason. The whole world is watching. You get to show all the work that you've put in to the whole wide world, so it's going to be an exciting time.
What do you think has been the biggest key to the turnaround for this defense? It feels like it wasn't gradual, that it was just out of nowhere, boom, it was locked down, 49ers on, 2 games against the Cardinals, the Jets. It's just been a different defense. What do you think is the biggest reason for that?
Guys just believing in each other, and guys are just, playing as one. Communication is there. Whatever Mike's got drawn up, we're believing in it and just going out there and executing our assignments. And it's showing up on Sundays. It shows up during the week, every day during practice, and it's showing up on Sunday. So we got a good test ahead of us with Green Bay, and it's going to be good.
Hey, Roy, so you started off with Chicago, and then you signed a 3-year deal with Jacksonville. And then on October 14th, you get traded here. Did you have any idea that was going on? Was that something that you and your agent were talking about, or was it like a total shock to you?
Oh, it was a little bit of a shock, but it is what it is. It's in the past, so I'm here. I'm enjoying my teammates, and obviously still a pretty new environment. But it's been great, man. It's been great since I've been here. Guys have been great. Coaching staff has been great. So I'm excited for my time here.
Have you gotten a chance to settle in and get a place? I mean, that's always tough during the season, but are you settled in here in Seattle?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm all good to go, man. Family's here with me, and, the only thing I got to worry about now is ball. So yeah. I'm good to go.
Are you settled into the defense? Does it feel second nature? Or are you still learning terminology and thinking about what this means or what that means? Or does it feel like, no, I know this like the back of my hand?
I'm still learning. Every day I'm still learning, just little things. Most of the defense is, I don't want to say simple, but I played in this defense before with Joe Cullen. So some of the stuff is familiar. But, every coach talks their own language. So just learning, and I'm always excited to learn every single day. So, every day's been pretty good.
What stands out to you as far as how different this defense is compared to what you ran in Chicago and Jacksonville? What are just a couple of the little details that make this defense so good?
A couple of details, man. To be honest, I'll say we keep it a lot shorter than it was in Jacksonville and in Chicago. And guys are able to execute just the fronts and the coverages. So, I mean, guys, from what I see, guys love what we're in, love the scheme, and we're just able to go out there and execute what we got.
Did you know any of these players on the team? Did you play with any of these guys at the pro level, at the college level?
Yeah, I played with Rayshawn in Jacksonville for my time there. We signed together in 2021, and Gip. Me and Gip were in Chicago. I had Gip as a rookie, Travis. I had him as a rookie in Chicago, and then he was in Jacksonville with me this off season during OTAs and training camp. So I got to spend some time with him. So yeah, I got 2 guys when I got here that were familiar faces, and a couple of guys up in the coach's office that I know from previous years. So I was able to come in and know a few people when I got here, so it wasn't like I was here alone. So yeah, it's been good.
Hey, Roy, it looks like, if the internet is to be believed, that you were born in Oakland, California, and then you went to high school in Texas and end up going to UTEP. What took your family to Texas from California?
Oh, just a new start, man. My mom decided that we were just going to pick up and leave. She had a best friend that left the Bay and moved to DeSoto, and so she did the same thing, picked up and left me and my sister, and and we just headed out and drove all the way to Dallas and went to high school out there, went to 8th grade in high school out there, ended up going to UTEP.
We were just talking about this yesterday about, Texas high school football and how, some of those schools have stadiums. It's like religion out there. What was it like for you playing high school football in Texas?
Funny thing is, Friday Night Lights that came out a couple of years before I moved out there, so I got a small little glimpse of what it was going to look like. And sure enough, the hype was real, man. I got out there, and even the freshmen, I was playing freshman ball. I wasn't on varsity until I was a junior. Freshman ball was bigger than most middle schools and most high schools in Cali. So man, it was a big shock for me, but it was exciting. It was fun, and definitely glad I got to experience high school football out there.
So in the movie, Roy, it's kind of portrayed like there are talk radio shows about high school football and all kinds of television coverage and things like that. Was that the case, or is that just something that was exaggerated in Friday Night Lights?
I think it's just portrayed in the movie a little bit.
Yeah, you weren't on TV or doing radio interviews or anything in high school.
No, heck no, none of that stuff. Yeah.
Now you get to do it all as a professional. How do you like doing media? Some guys get used to it over the years. They embrace it. They end up doing, work in media after they retire. Other guys want no part of it. How are you with interviews and whatnot? You like doing this?
It's a hit or miss. It depends on what the conversation is. I've had some interviews that have been good, some are just not so good. But yeah, it just depends on what the topic is. Me personally, I don't really talk a lot of football when I'm outside the building and meet new people. They want to talk football. I'm like, no, that's not really me. But yeah, it's hit or miss for me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How's this one going, Roy?
It's not bad at all. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Well, we found out we interviewed you down there, and I have a list somewhere of our listeners texting in good places to eat. It sounds like, and I think you pretty much eat everything. But tell us what do you like to do off of the field when you're not playing football?
Off the field, man, when I can, I like to get out on the course. I started playing golf a couple of years ago, so that's been one of my favorite things, just to get out there and swing a club, man, get out there with a good group of people. I picked up hunting years back, earlier in my career, and that's one of my things I like to do whenever I get a chance. Obviously, football season, I can't really get out for no whitetail, but I like to get out in the hill country out in Texas, and you could hunt axis deer. That's year-round. Since they're exotic. And then I like to barbecue a little bit too. So when I'm at home in the off season, kids are in school, man, I'm looking for something that I could throw on my smoker or something I could throw on the flat top and just get it chopping it up. So yeah, man, eating, playing golf, and hunting are kind of my things, and then just spending time with my family. I got family all over, so I like to travel and go see everyone whenever I get some free time.
I bet most people, if you're playing golf, everybody expects you just to mash the ball off the tee. Are you a long drive guy? Do you crush it?
No, I'm still working on my drive. I'm more of an approach shot kind of guy. So if you need somebody for your scramble, I'm your guy. I'm still working on my tee off shot.
Roy Robertson-Harris has been our guest here with Wyman and Bob, Seattle Sports on 710. Getting ready for a big one this Sunday night against the Green Bay Packers. Roy, really appreciate you taking a few minutes with us, man. Always a pleasure to speak with you, and we wish you nothing but the best this weekend.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you having me.